Welcome to episode 4 of Team ORCC, the series where 4 members of off-road.cc staff try their hands at full seasons of racing in their chosen discipline. It is episode 4, so that means it is now April, and we're going to follow Brad and Matt on their antics during the Battle of the Beach, and we're going to follow me on my first enduro of the season. Let's see how this month went.
Hello, it's Brad. Welcome to sunny Wales. As you can see, I'm on the beach, and that is because it's Battle on the Beach. We're supposed to have the full team here, but I'm flying the flag solo for Team ORCC. So this is an event run by Matt Page, our very own. But rather than me tell you a bit about this event, why don't we hear it from the man himself?
So Battle on the Beach is probably the most unique cycle event, not just in the UK, but anywhere in the world. It is the UK's largest mass start off-road event and takes place on Cefn Beach in South Wales. So what makes it different is not just the fact that you're racing on the beach, because they do that in places like Netherlands and Belgium, but when you come off the beach, you're coming through really nice single track, and it's just a really nice fun place to ride an off-road bike. There is nothing, there's no one type of bike that is best, and we see all sorts of bikes. There's gravel bikes, cyclocross bikes, mountain bikes, cross country, and sort of slightly bigger bikes. We got fat bikes, single speeds. It's just a real mix of bikes, and there isn't anything that's particularly the one to ride. There are sections where a gravel bike is faster, probably like on the beach, but then when you're coming off in the single track, some of the mountain bikes are going to be a little bit faster. So there is no one bike that I'd say best. Brad's probably choice is probably a good one, especially if he's got a big gear fitted. But it's not just a race for the racers. We've had Belgians and Dutch riders dominate this in terms of winning, but we've got all sorts of people riding, and they just come for the fun of the atmosphere and the race, not so much for the actual racing, but just the atmosphere that we've got, and it seems to have developed over the years.
Now, having Matt as part of the team means I get some insider information and some tips. I didn't take him up on his tips. He said run a bigger chainring. I haven't. I'm running a 34 up front. I think I'm going to be spinning quite a bit. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's just the experience of being here. I am running on the Canyon Lux Trail, and I think in certain parts it's going to be my friend, in others it's going to be a little bit harder to keep up, but we'll have to wait and see. I think it's going to be a real mix. It looks like there's a bit of everything. I haven't properly recon the course, but from the sounds of it, I think there's a bit of everything for everyone. I've got my hammerhead crew up top, kind of keep it simple for racing, just have like a few little bits on there, don't overcomplicate it. There's so much that you could put on there, but I like to keep it simple, clean. Just want a quick look down, see what's going on, back up to racing. And I think, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. It's a pretty stacked field, but I'm looking forward to it. I've got a bit of a gridding, so that's nice to be up the front. I think there's about 800 riders or so. It's unbelievable. It's a huge field. I mean, it's going to be amazing scenes down on the beach, so let's see how this goes.
Just finished. Unbelievable. Absolute madness on the start. It's just killer. Try and get away, everyone kind of comes together and it evens out. Missed the split unfortunately, but oh my god, so much fun. So much fun. If you haven't done it, you need to do it. Unbelievable. Matt Page, bravo, chapeau.
That's it, that's the way you celebrate. Well done guys. Fantastic. So your podium and your winner, Bram Imi.
There's only one way to finish a gravel race. Cheeky little beer and a pizza. You know how to do it.
Right, we're at Millen, round 1 Southern Enduro. It's very early, so forgive me if I'm a bit slow this morning. But yeah, it's taken quite a lot to get here because obviously I'm starting a little bit later than the other guys. And I've been training with Strength Factory, Ben at Strength Factory, for a good few months now, so feeling strong. I recently went to see him, so I saw him so he could kind of update my training and give me some new movements to do. So he starts off, first 12 weeks is proper, not relaxed, but it's all basic, and it's really useful because you can still do that kind of training but then ride the day after, so it doesn't totally kill you like some other places would. So I went to go see him at the gym and he showed me some new things and got proper sweaty, but it's all paying off because during descents and stuff I'm feeling less fatigue and I'm feeling stronger for longer, which is really good. Ben has this saying that I really like. He's trying to create better humans so he can create better riders. So hopefully I'm a good human now. So yeah, I've got to go and sign on and yeah, take you along for practice.
I know this might sound a little bit.
So that's practice done on it. It went pretty easy. The tracks aren't too mental. It's all nice and dry apart from maybe the bottom of stage 5. But it seemed pretty good. So the bike's running really nicely. I've got the Karoo 2 tracking whether or not I'm still alive. And yeah, no complaints so far. Though tricky parts, we've got top section 4, that's mostly completely blown out. And a lot of stage 5 is blown out too, and that gets proper pedally, so that's going to be something that we have to think about when we get there. But the whole practice side took it super easy, so yeah, hopefully I've still got quite a lot left in the tank for the race. I suppose now it's just, I've got an hour and a half to wait until my race run start, and yeah, I'll take you on for that as well. yeah, so that is the first race of the year, done and dusted. And it went pretty well, I think. So I finished 38th out of 44, I think. And, you know, it's not the best result in the world, but I don't think I can complain too much. This was my first race in a proper competitive category with lots of fast people. First race of the year, so, you know, still a few cobwebs to get out. And it was my first time racing at Milan, so it's just trying to figure out how it all worked and stuff like that. But I think to say it's a bad result is a strong way of saying it, but I think having the result that I wouldn't have liked is quite a good thing. First off, it's a good benchmark, but it's given me a lot of motivation to train even harder, so I'll be coming back to you, Ben, at Strength Factory. And it's got me using my normal rides as a bit more of a, or I've put a bit more of a training focus into them. So I'll be putting some intervals in and just trying a little bit harder generally. So next month for me, I'm going to QECP, and I've heard some things about it being very pedally. So I need to get some sprints in, and hopefully, yeah, I can progress that way. Oh, while we're here, I might as well start off the video. So next month, Brad and Matt will be doing Dirty Reaver, and you'll see some updates from myself and Liam C. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.